You're not a human. You're a giant cat. Have you ever looked into your cat's eyes and wondered what they truly see when they look at you? It's not just a matter of eyesight or recognizing your face. It goes much deeper. Cats don't necessarily perceive us as another species the way we view them as pets. In their minds, we're just part of their feline world. Giant, awkward, and hairless cats who somehow made it into their social circle. They don't think of us as their masters or even as humans in the way we do. They interact with us the same way they would with other cats, rubbing against us, grooming us, blinking slowly, even ignoring us when they want to. This perspective helps explain a lot of their behavior. Why don't they listen when you call? Why do they look unimpressed when you get excited? Why do they slap your hand away one moment and curl up on your chest the next? Because they're responding to you as they would to a fellow feline. They think you're part of their world, which is both funny and heartwarming. It means you've been accepted. When they rub on you, they're claiming you. One of the most common and misunderstood cat behaviors is headbutting or rubbing. When your cat pushes their face into yours or rubs against your legs as you walk, they're not just being cute, they're actively marking you. Cats have scent glands on their cheeks, forehead, and body. By rubbing on you, they deposit their scent, essentially labeling you as part of their territory. This behavior is all about comfort, familiarity, and ownership. You'll notice your cat rubs against objects and furniture too, for the same reason. So when they choose to rub on you, they're choosing to include you in their safe personal space. It's their version of, "You're mine, and I trust you." And this marking isn't just physical, it's emotional too. When your cat rubs against you, they're mixing their scent with yours, creating a shared identity within the home. This blend helps them feel more secure and reinforces their sense of belonging. Cats who don't feel safe or bonded won't engage in this behavior, which is why you should always welcome it. It's their way of knitting you closer into the fabric of their emotional world. Those gifts they bring, they mean something huge. If you've ever received a gift from your cat, maybe a dead bug, a leaf, or even a mouse, you may have felt grossed out or confused. But in the cat world, this gesture is deeply meaningful. Cats are natural hunters. In the wild, mother cats teach their kittens how to survive by bringing them prey. Your cat sees you as part of their family, and if they think you need help, they might try to teach you the same way. Even indoor cats that have never hunted will mimic this instinct by bringing you toys, socks, or random items. It may not seem like much, but it's their way of saying, "I'm looking out for you. I want to provide for you." Don't scold them for it. Instead, thank them and gently remove the gift. You've been trusted with a job in their world. Accept it with gratitude. These gifts also carry a subtle message, a symbol of trust and social bonding. In their mind, they're showing off their skills, offering nourishment, and taking responsibility for your survival. It might not look like a grand gesture, but to your cat, it's a powerful expression of love and loyalty. Treasure it, no matter how small or bizarre. The slow blink is a feline. I love you. One of the most beautiful forms of communication between you and your cat is the slow blink. When a cat looks at you, slowly closes their eyes and opens them again, it's not a random blink. It's a sign of deep trust and affection. In the wild, no animal closes their eyes around a potential threat. So when your cat slow blinks, they're telling you that they feel completely safe. This gesture is often called a cat kiss. You can slow blink back to your cat, and if they return it, you've just had an emotional exchange on their terms. It's subtle, but it's powerful. Try it next time you're sitting quietly with your feline friend. You'll feel the connection deepen instantly. Cats also use slow blinks as a way of softening interactions. If they feel tension or are unsure of your mood, they may initiate a slow blink to show peace. It's a way to diffuse anxiety, reassure trust, and invite closeness. Building a daily habit of slow blinking with your cat can create a non-verbal ritual that reinforces your emotional bond. Kneading means you're their safe space. When a cat kneads you with their paws, they're not just stretching or being quirky. This behavior comes from kittenhood, when young cats knead their mother to stimulate milk flow. It's a comfort behavior that stays with them into adulthood. So when your cat kneads your lap, your chest, or even your belly, it means they see you as a comforting figure. They might purr while doing it, close their eyes, or even drool, all signs that they feel deeply relaxed and emotionally safe. This isn't something they do with everyone. If your cat needs you, they feel at home with you in the most primal, instinctual way. Kneading is also associated with a cat's memory. It connects them to warmth, nourishment, and maternal love. That's why it often happens when they're about to nap or when they're in a state of joy. Consider it a sacred behavior. They're not just relaxing, they're reliving the safest moments of their early life and choosing to share those moments with you. Turning their back isn't rude, it's respect. And some people get offended when their cat turns their back to them. But in feline communication, this isn't disrespect. It's actually a show of trust. Turning their back means they're not worried about you being a threat. They feel safe enough to expose their back to you, a vulnerable position in the animal world. Sometimes they'll sit with their back facing you, but their tail resting against your leg. That's a quiet connection. They're with you. They're comfortable. You're part of their environment in a way that feels secure. In the cat world, that's one of the most genuine signs of acceptance. It's also a way of saying, "You watch my back, I trust you." In feline groups, cats that feel safe will rest with their backs exposed to one another. If your cat does this to you, they see you as a trusted companion who will alert them or protect them if danger arises. It's a sign of profound relational depth. Cats feel your emotions and respond to them. Cats may be quiet and subtle, but that doesn't mean they're emotionally detached. In fact, cats are highly attuned to your emotional states. They read your body language, listen to the tone of your voice, and even sense shifts in your energy. If you're having a bad day, your cat might approach you gently, lie near you, or offer soft, soothing purrs. This is not coincidence. Your cat is trying to comfort you. They may not fully understand the human concept of sadness or stress, but they can feel your discomfort. By staying close, they're offering the kind of presence they'd give another cat in distress: calm, silent support. And often, that's exactly what we need. Many cat owners report their feline companions becoming especially affectionate during times of illness or grief. There's something profoundly touching about a cat curling up next to you in silence when your heart is heavy. It's their way of saying, "I'm here. You're not alone." Zoomies are invitations to join their fun. Every cat owner knows the chaos and comedy of the zoomies, those unpredictable bursts of high-speed running, tail chasing, and spontaneous leaping. While it might seem like your cat is possessed, zoomies are completely natural and serve multiple purposes. They help your cat burn off excess energy, relieve stress, and express joy. More than that, when your cat zooms around the house and makes eye contact with you during their sprint, they're inviting you to notice, to play, and to be part of their fun. You might notice your cat darting out from behind corners, zigzagging through hallways, or bouncing from sofa to countertop in a blur. This energy is often pent up from hours of napping or being inactive, especially for indoor cats. But what's easy to miss is the way they sometimes pause, just long enough to glance at you, before taking off again. That's your invitation. Try tossing a toy their way or crouching playfully. They're engaging in social play and you're part of it. In a multi-cat household, zoomies often lead to chase games. But when a solo cat invites their human into the fun, it means you're part of their playgroup. They see you not just as furniture or food provider, but as a worthy participant in their energetic expression of life. Grooming you means your family. If your cat has ever licked your hand, hair, or face, you've been groomed, and you should take it as a big compliment. Grooming in the feline world is a deeply affectionate act, reserved for close family or bonded companions. It's more than just cleaning. It's about care, trust, and emotional closeness. Your cat may lick you for many reasons: to calm themselves, to show affection, or even to comfort you if they sense you're unwell. Cats also groom each other to strengthen social bonds. When they groom you, they're placing you in the same category as their mother or closest feline companion. This behavior is especially meaningful if your cat also rests beside you while grooming you. It shows they feel secure, at peace, and open with you. And if you gently pet them while they groom, you reinforce the bond. It becomes a shared ritual, a silent exchange of loyalty and love. They know your voice and choose to respond. Cats may not come running like dogs when you call, but that doesn't mean they're ignoring you. In fact, studies show cats recognize their owner's voice and distinguish it from others. The difference lies in how they choose to respond. Cats value their independence. Their reactions are deliberate, not automatic. When your cat responds, be it with a chirp, a head tilt, a slow walk into the room, it's a choice. And that makes it special. They're not obeying. They're engaging. They're deciding that your voice matters, that they want to be near you, or that they're ready to interact. That's a very cat-like way of expressing affection. Quiet, subtle, but sincere. Some cats become more vocal with their owners over time, developing their own language of meows and trills specific to you. If your cat talks back when you speak, you've developed a personal language, a dialogue shaped by trust and attention. Cherish it. They don't obey commands, they offer love freely. You can't force a cat to come, sit, or fetch, though many can learn to do these things through positive reinforcement. But the key difference is that cats don't offer their affection or obedience out of duty. They offer it freely, in their own time, on their own terms. And when they do, it's real. When your cat curls up beside you after a long day, brings you a toy, follows you from room to room, or stares into your eyes while purring, they're giving you a gift. They're choosing you again and again. This form of love is precious. It requires patience, understanding, and respect. But in return, you get a companion who's not loyal because they were bred for it, or obedient because they were trained to be. You get loyalty born from choice. That's deeper. That's love with boundaries, and with soul. You're not their owner, you're their person. We often say we own pets, but cats might disagree. They don't respond to ownership, they respond to connection. Over time, your cat learns your habits, your moods, your routines. They wait at the door when you're coming home. They greet you in the kitchen when they hear the sound of a treat jar. They rest near your keyboard when you're working, or sleep beside your feet when you're resting. You are their person, not because you bought them, but because you showed up every day. You offered food, safety, love, and calm. And they, in return, made you part of their world. There's no contract, no expectation, just trust, built one soft paw step at a time. They choose you, and that's everything. In the end, cats choose the people they love. They don't love loudly, they love deeply. With a slow blink, a warm knead, a quiet purr, a soft tail flick against your leg. When your cat chooses to love you, it's not because they must, it's because they feel safe, seen, and respected. That's the core of how cats see humans, not as owners, not as superior beings, but as companions, as family, as partners in a quiet, wordless dance of trust. So if your cat watches you from across the room with soft eyes, rubs against you when you walk by, or curls into your side when you least expect it, know that you've been chosen, you've been loved. And in the quiet, mysterious, enchanting world of cats, that means everything. If this video helped you understand your feline friend better, give it a thumbs up. It truly motivates us to bring more cat-loving content your way. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It's completely free and helps support our mission to celebrate the beautiful bond between humans and their cats. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and give your cat an extra treat today. They've earned it, and so have you.